welcome to my studio. I hope you're good. As you can see, we've had a little bit of a change around in here. That's because just to make more space and have a bit of a refresh. I've been documenting it on Instagram for you guys to see. So if you follow me there, you know, once I started and there was everything everywhere. I mean, all of this was out on the deck outside and this was empty. So you'll know that I kind of regretted it, you know, when you're knee deep in boxes. And yeah, it definitely took longer than I planned, but I'm really happy with it now. So I hope you guys like it. And we have got a few other bits and pieces to move around and to sort and to get the lighting right. But apparently you were supposed to order a remote with the lights. So we've either got on or off at the moment until that little remote arrives with the dimmer and all that business. So this is what we've got for now. I draw things, not an electrician. Or don't read the you should have brought it with this, or customers also brought. I like it, it's got lights. So today we are going to be drawing a picture book cover based on Emily in Paris. I mean, I absolutely love turning TV series, movies, anything into a picture book cover. I have done quite a few of these into fiction book covers, like my Fallout cover, my Grey's Anatomy cover, and recently my Disney Descendants cover, and I will link them down below. So if you guys want to see them, then you can. I really enjoyed doing them, but definitely go check them out. I love the outcomes. But today we are going to be doing a picture book. Now, what I mean by a picture book is obviously this is based more for children. So let's look at a picture book cover and you guys will see what I mean. We have done this one, and I need to think about the text, where that's going to go. And obviously the main character needs to be the brightest thing on the cover, basically. Or I think it depends on the content and what you're trying to portray. But for me, Emily in Paris, she's quite iconic with all her fashions. If you've seen it, definitely comment below and let me know. I mean, all I can think about when I think of Emily in Paris is her bright pink coat that she wore. I have no idea what season and what episode she wears it in, because in basically every episode she's wearing something quite iconic and bright. That is what she's known for. So I absolutely love doing bright colours and really bright characters, as you can see from examples here and here. So for me, the picture book style will definitely suit Emily in Paris, but I really do want to do my own spin on it, and I want to make sure that Emily really stands out. So let's face it, I am going to be watching the old seasons of Emily in Paris whilst I do this video, just in time hopefully for when the new film just in time hopefully for when the new series comes out. So I think we should just do it. Let's get sketching and let's see what we can come up with. And I'm gonna binge watch Emily in Paris now.
So yes, this is what all my sketches start out as. And how many ways can you draw the Eiffel Tower? So this is a basic layout.
So we've been sketching and here it is. I feel like this is very much a here's what I have created earlier, making me feel like I'm an art attack. But was that in your childhood? Let me know. Did you like it? And if you don't know what it is, it was basically how to make crafts and things, and it was always on after school. I really enjoyed it. So yeah, here's one I did earlier. This is my sketch, and I definitely think it's kind of actually daunting drawing the Eiffel Tower, because you really have to get it right. But have you ever seen the Eiffel Tower? Comment below if you have. So now we've got our sketch, let's start colouring, and don't forget to subscribe. Let's do it.
So I hope you guys appreciate the French music. I actually had so much fun picking that. But anyway, as always, I start off by drawing the character, and I just like drawing the characters first. I don't think that's ever going to change. And I really wanted this character to obviously have similar characteristics to Emily, because that is what we are basing it on. But I found for this, where we wanted it more childlike, I did emphasise kind of the hair and obviously I love the fringe across it, or bangs. Do we call it bangs or fringe? Or does it only matter if you're in the UK or America or wherever? Let me know. Anyway, back to Emily. So to truly make her Emily from Emily in Paris, how many times can I say Emily? But anyway, it really is about the fashion and what she's wearing and popping her in her iconic outfit. And I really had to go with the pink. And because we picked that pink, that then determined the colour palette for the rest of the image, as it really had to work together. But when you looked at the cover, I wanted the eye to go directly to the middle because, yes, Emily from Emily in Paris, she had to stand out. So for me, I absolutely love adding in little details and embellishments that really make a character my own. So I did keep looking back on the fashion in Emily in Paris just to see what kind of thing I could get away with. So we've added slight patterns and, little flowers, because why not? A little something I've always done in my picture book characters is, hint or tip incoming, is that I always add bits of colour to their hair. I pick colours from around the scene and lightly put them in the sections of hair, really. I find it brings it all together, and you can only see it if you look close enough, but personally, I really like this little touch. So give it a go and see if you like it. What can I say about the sunflower sunglasses? I absolutely love glasses, and I will draw any kind, any shape, any colour. I just think they're really fun to have fun with. And fun fact, I actually wear glasses. Obviously I wear contacts in videos, or sometimes I wear glasses as well, but I absolutely love fun coloured ones, and I wish they did more glasses like this for adults. Watch me draw some really bright yellow sunglasses. I mean, it does actually fit the character, so I just had to. And of course, it wouldn't be going to Paris without lots of shopping. And okay, yes, I know it's a stereotype, but I definitely think it also adds to her character, because when you look at a book cover, it does kind of need to hint at what's going on in the story and just make it a bit more dynamic. And I love how I could pop more colours in to surround the pink so she'd stand out even more. And it would make the character more cohesive. Also, I can't be the only one that dreams of a shopping trip to Paris, right? Just saying. Oh, definitely worth mentioning here. No, there's nothing wrong with the screen. I apparently turned my iPad from landscape to portrait. So that's just how it's going to be while I draw the Eiffel Tower and a little bit, but I do turn it back. I do realise, don't worry. So now we have the joy, can we call it joy, of colouring the Eiffel Tower. And this was actually a lot harder than I expected. I mean, the basic shape, everybody knows it's basically a triangle with an arch underneath, but there's definitely more to it than that, and I really did want to get the framework for it right. For this, I did also add pops of colour from around the image, because if not, it would just kind of be a bit grey and seem a bit dull. I did want to create this kind of whimsical feel, as you can see by the note that I wrote of whimsical on the rough sketch and the colour palette. And now I've said it, you will spot it. I'm a visual person, and sometimes if I don't write it down, it doesn't get done. So I just wanted to remember that point. And if you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know I do this a lot. Now we've conquered the Eiffel Tower. I mean, I would actually love to walk up the Eiffel Tower and just to see what the view's like, but maybe one day. But anyway, now we've done that, it's time to do the sky. And I really did want to create a kind of dreamy vibe, really. And of course, I popped in some bright colours just to kind of tone down the blue a bit. I mean, I am all for a blue sky, but for me, it definitely needs a bit more interest than that. And this is how I absolutely love drawing clouds, kind of just an outline to symbolise them. I mean, I do know they aren't drawn like this, but, you know, artistic licence. So I'm going to draw them how I like. And once you find a way that you like to do, definitely just roll with it. Oh, yay, I've just realised the iPad is back landscape again. The image definitely seemed empty without these little pigeons, and again, maybe it's a stereotype of pigeons by the Eiffel Tower, but I also think that they work really well for the colour palette. If anyone can tell me if there are in fact pigeons by the Eiffel Tower in Paris, let me know. That'd be great. But anyway, I've put them in here because I think the colour palette of them really works. Where they're grey, we can play about with the tone. and slightly the colour, just so it all fits, and Emily really does stand out against this whimsical, kind of calm background. And to make the background even more soft and light, I've worked on giving these trees a really nice texture, so they almost look quite fluffy. And then I scribble on top just to bring back kind of the naivety to it and basically my style. So that's what I do on top of everything, really. Also, I think it's really important to point this out that not everyone gets things perfect the first time. I mean, when I zoomed out of the image, I realised, I don't know how, but there wasn't actually much room for the text. And obviously this is a front cover, so it is one of the most important things that I need to include. So it really did involve quite a bit of jigging around and kind of moving a lot of things, but also Emily was basically the size of a tree, which, I mean, yes, we play about with scale and perspective all of the time, and kind of nothing is wrong, but for me, I couldn't stop looking at it, so I had to change it. Because when you kind of see something, you can't unsee it. So I definitely had to play around here and just adjusted some of the layers. And this is why we work on layers, and that's fine. It definitely makes edits like these and any edit so much easier. I mean, definitely being a full-time illustrator, edits are a part of your job. Because obviously people have different visions and it's just a big part of the job, and where there's quite a lot of people working on a book, it takes a lot of edits and tweaks just to make it the way that everybody wants it. But I absolutely love it and I wouldn't have it any other way. Everyone that works on that team is really just trying to make the best book.
Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed what we came up with, and I also want to say thank you so much to all of my subscribers and everybody that's liked a video. So it really means the world to me, and I notice all of you. I post every week on a Friday, and I also try and do shorts every day just to give you a behind the scenes of artwork and how it's come up with and my thought process. What I love about this picture book cover is the contrasting colour and the way that basically I've used such a limited colour palette, which all that means is I've used just a few, blah, blah, blah. All that means is I've just used a few colours and not chucked the whole rainbow at it, which I actually do like to do. But that's okay. You can do a cover however you like. Just enjoy it as you do it. We all know that the trees are not that shade of bluey grey, but we used it to contrast Emily's coat. So I really, really like how it's turned out. Let me know if you've seen Emily in Paris or you're excited to see the new season. Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you again in the next video.